Hello everyone, this is D-Infinity-X. Welcome back to Ultra Hardcore in Space Engineers. I know it's only been like 5 months, but I spent 3 of those months doing a ridiculous amount of overtime, and then I spent a month not doing overtime, just being not sick. I just ended up having to have surgery for the first time in my life, which was an experience, needless to say. And then February I took off and did nothing, which was rather relaxing. But now that, ooh, hello, we're into March. What did I just launch? I just launched something. We'll figure it out later. Yeah, I'm ready to play Space Engineers again. I essentially burned myself out, which is unfortunate, and it happens quite frequently with me because I was spending, of my 3 days off when I had them, all 3 just making videos, which when I started the series was fine because everything was slow or fast-paced. It didn't take me hours to do an episode. I could get one done in like 45 minutes to 2 hours. But as things go on, it takes longer and longer to make said videos. So by the time I got to where I was in both semi-hardcore and ultra-hardcore, I was spending all weekend just to make the 2 or 3 videos that I managed to make. And that sucks, because it ate up my entire weekend for essentially nothing. And that wasn't fun. Oh, you're new. I am frantically hitting F trying to... Good job. Good job. But yeah, I was spending my entire weekend making videos, and that's just not really sustainable. Was not set. Some of the mods seem to have possibly broken, which sucks. Also, I don't have a drill for some reason. Why do I not have a drill? That also sucks. Alright, I was thinking I could change something, but I apparently can't. And I can't kick this over either, which sucks. I just wanted to see what goodies you had, little vessel. Actually, I could probably still see it.
Full.
That's...
Inventory.
I have not missed that sound. Oh... I thought I put a cargo container on this ship. It does not appear to be. Also, I think, for whatever reason, the... what am I thinking of? The rust thing is much more prevalent than I thought it was going... or that I had it set. So I need to probably go back in and change that setting again. I just want your goodie to see if I get anything. I'm aware I probably won't. Hey, I can move it now. Flip.
Inventory full.
This is quite annoying. Hey, I fixed the grabby hands. Okay. I don't think I'm going to get anything because I'm assuming this is still broken. Yep, still broken. Okay, at least we got some food. I'm assuming most of the mods have updated or have probably updated since the last update came out. I don't remember... Alright, we're heading the wrong way. We can do that this way. Oh, you're clanking around a lot. Poor fire truck. That's barely a fire truck anymore. But getting back to why I kind of stopped playing for a minute, I was stuck in a loop of... build a vehicle blows up, have to go get resources to build another vehicle blows up, etc., etc. And I had started to distract myself by potentially building the little space probe that I wanted to send into space. But realistically, that is probably still going to take hours upon hours to fill up the fuel for it, because I don't know how long since I had built it initially, but it's been a while and it's still hardly full. In fact, let's see. If we go into here and look for the hydrogen tank, it's 26% filled and filling oh so slowly. and that's just not going to work. So first off, I'm going to go look and see if the rust changes has changed, because there seems to be rust everywhere, and that should not be the case. All right, it's still set on 30,000, so this is just the progress of rust, which is fine. I did realize that for whatever reason, Windows Notepad, whenever you open it, it opens up every possible one that you've opened recently, which meant that I was spammed with like 30 because I had tried to get a Skyrim modpad working and it kept crashing. And yeah, all of those just opened all at once. So that was annoying. But, oh, we seem to have taken damage at some point. And I do not recall where. But I don't necessarily care about that, because the focus of today's episode is going to be working on a concept, because the thing that is holding me back is this base. I know that sounds counterintuitive, but the fact of the matter is I have been stuck to this base and I can't move around. If I could move around and have a mobile rig to drill from, that would be much better than having to drive this back and forth all the way over to the very dangerous iron over there. So we're going to fix that. And by fix it, I mean we're going to build a large mobile base that can traverse around and get things done. Right now, we're just limited. I have to travel a decent way to get anything. All of my gliders have inexplicably blown up or been destroyed. So we need to fix it. And to do that, we're going to build a ship. But I'm not going to build a massive ship right off the bat, because if I have an idea for one, and I need to see if it'll work. So we're going to get the supplies needed to build a small-scale version first, to see if my concept will work the way I'm hoping it would. I'm really hoping it does. Oh, it's been so long since I played. Things aren't working the way I thought they would. All right, let's get this building out here. I think we're just... Why am I in creative mode? I have no clue why I was in creative mode. That's fine. Easy fix. I must have been fixing something or something to that effect. I don't know why. But we're going to build a platform so that we can start working on the concepts of the ship to see if they will work like I am hoping they will. It is very annoying that this is now crooked a little bit, but that's fine. I just want to see if it will work the way you know what? I'm also not going to use all of this. We're going to make it a little bit shorter than the actual one is going to be, I think. All right, and I realized this being sideways and the fact that I can't easily jump onto it is going to severely hinder this. So do we just build it? I mean, that's an option. Basically, what I was going to go for... I don't know why I'm doing that, but I'm going to tear all this down. Basically, what I want is a large, flat platform that can lower to the floor.
Inventory full.
And then build out from there. Kind of like the large crawlers that Splitsy did or used when they were doing the... I can't even think of it. The traveling around the world ones. I kind of want to do something like that for this. Now, the biggest problem with that is I would theoretically have to build out enough to include all of the engines and everything I need, including the oil refinery, the refinery, production, and those are 5x... No, they're 4x2. Okay. So how am I going to do this? I do really wish you could just... Oh, I don't have steel. Place a block in front of you as you're walking. That would be extremely helpful. Thankfully, I'm pretty decent at... I say that, building like this. It's just, it would be much faster if I could just place it down and click, 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 click. One can hope. Goodbye, block. Now, what I was originally planning, and it was kind of stupid, but it was going to be a crawler that lowered itself to the ground and then that way it would provide easy way in and out. Alternatively, I could build an elevator that lowered the main production to the ground that would pose problems with... I guess it could be a horseshoe. That would make sense. So let me build out the frame as I am thinking it. Need steel. Alright, the more I'm thinking about it, the more I need to plan for this a lot better than... Did I turn this off or not? I did not. I just parked it. Do we have... We should have enough fuel. We're going to go after this unknown seal. But yeah, the more I'm thinking about it, because I actually had to pause and take a brief little walk around to think about it, I think having a ship with deployable belly sections sounds awesome. And I need to figure out how I'm going to do that in a practical way. So I think I'm just going to sit on that idea for the week, because honestly, it's 6 o'clock on Sunday. I don't have much time left to... Why does that look like it has wheels? Okay, that's the other thing. I downloaded the new DLC the second it came out. And that was shortly after I stopped playing. And I haven't played since. So there's a lot of the new DLC that I just have no idea what it is, what it does, what's in it. I just didn't pay attention. So we're just going to park this here. That was a very interesting shot, honestly. You don't look like you're going to fly around on me, so that's nice. What do you have? Tip over. Thank you. Do I get anything? Probably not. That's a no. No. Open. Why is my inventory full? How heavy is this DNA? 75 kilograms. That is insane. Also, I haven't been paying attention to my food and water, which is something. I didn't empty this out either, did I? No. Even if I did, it wouldn't be able to carry it. Oh, hello, robot. It's been a while since I've shot something. Go away. Thank you. Can you carry my... You can carry a lot of it. No, I want... Oh, hello. Hello. Goodbye. Alright, suddenly robots are a concern now. That's unfortunate. Okay, I want the DNA. Okay, and then I can go pick up what else I want. Oh, I hate you little small guys. Go away. You don't even have a good welder. I don't want anything you have. I'd rather take the motors and the tubes than the plates. And the computers, and then just take whatever plates we can. That's fine. Alright. Ooh, I haven't driven in first person in a while. Probably because it's super dangerous because of all the potholes. Oh, more dudes. Can I run into them? Not if I miss them completely. I veered off at this... Ooh, hello. Hello, hello. Little bit of a... I was going to say nosy. That's not correct. I do not know the proper definitions of... I know wheelie. Nosy for me, for some reason, sounded correctly, but I know that's not it. Alright, now let's clear out everything so that I don't run into that issue again. Not that this cockpit has a ton of space, but it would have helped. I would have gotten at least half of one in. The other thing is, what DNA do we have now? 'Cause I barely remember this. That's food processor, DNA. Oh, you're cooking food. That's fine. Analyze DNA, analyze DNA. 'Cause if we go here, we can see what DNA we do have. Or not. We've got a lot of random DNA. We've got snake, we've got rat, we've got warthog. We've got... Oh, I just realized. I hear robot. Why am I slow? Hello? Robot? Is it up here? That's an assert buzzard. See, that's the other thing. Those ships are getting closer and closer. Alright, I have no idea where it is. Hopefully it's not actually here, and I was just hearing things. I do realize I have to turn off Izzy's to get the DNA to process, because otherwise... it's not what I wanted. Otherwise, yeah, it just continues to try and process the meat instead of the DNA. So hopefully we get something from that. I don't know. That's one of the things that I need to look into changing if I decide to redo this mod pack with a different... Because I know there's more survival mods out there now, especially in the 5 months since the last time I played. And it'd be nice to try and retool this a little bit less grindy and more survivally, if that makes sense. Even though my intent was to make it more survivally, and then I ended up making it really, really, really grindy, and it's not as fun. Ooh, and we have a meteor storm. Do I still have turrets, and are the spiders still spiders? I'm curious about both of those questions. There they go. It doesn't seem like they're close enough to hit turret range. And there's definitely spiders. So we're going to run out and see, because I think they might have gotten changed to where they actually drop meep. Did I just say meep or meat? I don't know. But we're going to test and see if we can... Okay. Are we just too far away? I mean, that's a possibility. But I'm not getting any hit markers. Oh, okay, there we go. Finally got a hit marker. Oh, this is painful. Come on, just go down. Ooh, you got close real quick. They also don't seem to be hostile. I say that. Oh, I say that. I say that. Just walk into the... Yeah, there you go. Okay. Ooh, I ran... They don't have anything on them. Oh, that's a shame. I hear horrible noises. I'm gonna go run and get ammo. That was a big mistake on my part. Alright, while I work on designing the ship that I want to design, I'm probably just going to call this episode here, because that was my whole focus of this episode was to start working on the ship. The problem I ran into was, A, recording Fallout, because I'm starting a really fun series with Fallout. It took way longer than I wanted to, and I'm still having issues with my... Nope, hit the wrong button. Still having issues with my audio. I don't know why. For whatever reason, Logitech G-Hub kept uninstalling itself. And I need the 30E rifle ammo. Do I have any? I'm gonna guess I don't. Why didn't you just merge? Well, something's changed and it won't merge. We've got tapeworms. That's horrifying. Yeah, so it looks like I have to make the ammo for my gun, which is fine. Let's see if we can find it real quick. 30E. We'll make 20 if I can. But anyway, I'm going to work on designing the ship that I'm going to be using, even though I never finished Windmill Bridge, which is a shame. I probably will. We'll see. But I'm definitely going to work on the ships just so I can get resources so that I can build more stuff and I'm not stuck in this infinite loop of... I might thread the needle with that, but we'll see if we can launch this too. Basically, I just wanted to launch a little satellite into space just so that we have something in space to distract myself from how boring everything else was. But now I want to build the ship that we're going to travel around the world with, hopefully get to an ice lake, get out of this little mountainous area. But yeah, I am going to take my time to design it, and then we'll come back full steam next week. I just left myself way too little time. Fallout 4 took way too long to record, which is surprising, possibly because I died 4 times. But yeah, I cannot wait to get back into this. So until the next time, thank you all for watching, and hopefully you have a good rest of your day.